They laughed at him. They mocked him for even daring to touch the piano. But within seconds, the same boy left the entire mansion speechless. In a quiet neighborhood, a young black boy named Malik often passed by the richest house in town where a grand white piano stood by the window, worth more than his family's entire home. Malik had never touched a real piano before, but music was his hidden heartbeat, something he carried deep inside. One afternoon, the rich family hosted a gathering, and their son Ethan proudly showed off his polished skills to the guests. Malik stood at the gate, his eyes glowing with longing, his soul aching for a chance. When the crowd drifted away from the piano, Malik stepped inside and gently pressed one key, then another, curious yet nervous. Suddenly, Ethan and his friends caught him. "Hey, don't touch that. You don't belong here," Ethan sneered, while the guests laughed, whispering that a poor boy could never understand music. Malik froze, his hands trembling, humiliation burning in his chest. But then a quiet voice inside told him not to stop. He sat on the bench, his fingers moving clumsily at first, then faster, then smoother, until music poured out like fire and rain mixed together. The room grew silent. Conversation stopped. His raw emotion filled every note. And though he had no training, his soul spoke through the keys, telling a story of struggle, hope, and dreams too big to be broken. People who had laughed just moments earlier found themselves with tears in their eyes. Ethan's proud smile faded into shock. The final note hung in the air, and the silence broke into thunderous applause. Even Ethan's father stepped forward and said, "Son, what you have is a gift." Just as Malik rose, ready to slip away, another surprise unfolded. The family's music teacher, a woman known for training the finest pianists, rushed toward him and declared, "This boy has talent greater than anyone I've seen. If you allow me, I will teach him for free." Gasps filled the room. Ethan's face turned pale, and Malik's world changed forever. That day, the poor boy who had been mocked for touching a piano became the boy chosen to master it. Greatness had nothing to do with wealth, but everything to do with courage, passion, and the will to try. If you believe in stories like Malik's and want more emotional journeys of hope, betrayal, and triumph, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the next story that might just touch your heart.